Hello, YouTube. Okay, I am back with another video. So, this message is going to be another twin flame collective message. I am going to be tapping into the Divine Masculine Collective. The Divine Masculine Collective is coming through in a strong way. I actually got 333 when I woke up this morning, which is my number for the Divine Masculine Collective. So, and I've seen quite a few divine masculine synchronicities as well. So, yeah, we're going to be tapping into the divine masculine. I'm tapping in from my inner divine masculine in order to bring through the divine masculine collective. For the collective that is finding this video. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to be for the Divine Feminine Collective or the Divine Masculine Collective. So I will be clarifying that before we get started. But before we get into that, let me introduce myself. My name is Rachel. I am a psychic intuitive. I channel through messages from your higher self, from your spirit team, from the divine through me to you. So if you found yourself to my channel, then there is a reason for that. And hopefully you get what you need. So we'll get started. One thing that did come through as well was, so I was shuffling. I do a pre-shuffle. I always pre-shuffle my decks. And sometimes in the pre-shuffle, I get cards that pop out. And I did the pre-shuffle and I put my deck down. I have 3 decks here and I put one of the decks down and shuffled the other decks. And then as I'm setting up, I noticed that there was a card on the floor and the card was the Ace of Swords. So there is some kind of truth that is either wanting to be revealed, or a truth that has been recently revealed, or a truth that needs to be revealed. So, but truth came by. Someone might be coming by. Someone might be coming to you to tell this truth. Someone might be swinging by to tell this truth. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with a tarot. So let's see. I'm going to ask who is this? I'm again tapping into the Divine Masculine Collective. And the question now is this message for the Divine Feminine Collective, to the Divine Feminine, or to the Divine Masculine Spirit? I've got my candle to scry. I've got the Egyptian Oracle deck as well as an Egyptian. Yikes. Okay. All right. So I've got the Page of Cups, Temperance, and the 5 of Pentacles. Okay. So Page of Cups, Temperance, and 5 of Pentacles. Okay, give me more, Spirit, please. I'm getting messages already, but let's just clarify who this is for. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. I have also Egyptian musk incense that is that I've got here. So I don't know, ancient Egypt is feeling kind of resonant. So we'll see. Okay. Okay. Whew. Okay. So let's just kind of go through these cards. So I've got the Page of Cups, Temperance, the 5 of Pentacles. I've got the 3 of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups. So interesting cards. So yeah, the 3-3 or 3-3-3 is going to be significant again. And communication is going to be significant again. Let me get one more card, Spirit. Let's look on the bottom of the deck. Okay, the Empress. Yeah. So the Empress on the bottom of the deck. Thank you, Spirit. So this is definitely going to be for the Divine Feminine Collective. Okay. From the Divine Masculine Collective. And what I'm getting here is, so there is an energy of wanting to feelings are starting to go from the head into the heart, right? And it's interesting because I use my candle to scry, and literally as I said that, my candle fizzled, which is so bizarre. I have no idea why it fizzled, but I'm gonna take that as a sign. So yeah, there is and what causes fire to fizzle, right? Like there's something igniting a flame. And this has to do with emotions, right? So there is emotions that are kind of coming out of the head and starting to go into the heart space, right? And they're kind of they're flowing, right? They're flowing from this cup. um but the Divine Masculine Collective is learning how to kind of balance these energies, um and ground these energies as well. um there's lots of emotions, and something about this season. Give me more, spirit. Too many. My candle is still making noises. Yeah, fire. We've got wand energy here, which is interesting because my candle keeps making these noises, and then all of a sudden I get two wand cards here as well. So there's like a need for, there is a desire to communicate what's been going on in the Divine Masculine's life. They're wanting to take action, right? But this is very new for the Divine Masculine. Because we've got page energy that's coming out in this. You are showing up here as the Queen of Wands. You are very like grounded. You are very, I mean, even the Empress, this is your energy here. But this is significant here, right? Because the Queen of Wands is like the wife, right? It's that energy of like, that grounded energy. The sunflowers here gives like, like you're the sunflower. Like sunflowers are so like big, they're magnanimous, I'm hearing. I think that means like large. They're eye-catching. And this is your, like, this is the masculine's view of where they're wanting to go, where they're wanting to take action. And where they're wanting to like create, like wanting to come together, to work together. They're wanting to work on this this dynamic between the two of you, right? Some of them may potentially be going through some hardships, or there might be a concern about that. There's possibly third party energy that is also involved in some of these connections. Yeah, confirmation there. And this is something that also is trying to be communicated, and it's wrapped in their feelings too. It's wrapped in their foundation, with Cancer kind of coming through. Cancer is ruled by the fourth house. The fourth house is your foundation, your stability, your home, right? So, maybe the family, something about their family dynamics that I'm pulling through as well, that needs to be communicated, or how they can integrate, integrate this within their home life. They're thinking about this. And wanting to communicate this with you, but there's a need to find out how to balance. They're trying to find out how to balance all of these energies within them, as it pertains to like their emotions as well, as it pertains to taking action with Sagittarius. But they are thinking about this, right? They are starting to like really seriously contemplate actions, how they're going to come forward to you, because you are the Queen of Wands here in their eyes. Give me more, Spirit. What else? From the Divine Masculine. They want to work with you. They want to work on this. The King of Swords. They're ready to communicate. They feel they're starting to ground that energy, feel more confident in the communication, which is probably why the Ace of Swords popped out in the pre-shuffle. They're going through some kind of major life change, like a radical change, or the actions that they take. Yeah, 1331 on the timer, so this is confirmation. The actions that they are planning on taking, which is what and I'm hearing communication again, that they want to communicate to you, is going to change their life. It's going to be this is going to be life altering. Life altering. Yeah. Ten, 14, 16. But they're ready to move on this. They're in Cancer, energy is coming out again. Cancer season could be significant. We are, oh wow, thank you, Spirit. We are in the Cancer full moon. 1434 could be significant for you. And yeah, 333 in the cards as well, with the the three being the Empress, the Three of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. and the number 8. So this is, they are ready to take action. It's almost like, that they've held this back long enough. They know that this is a life altering decision, but it's like the time is now. That this full moon is also bringing about some of these revelations, right? Cancer is very watery. Cancer is very in the emotions, right? And this full moon is a culmination of that. It's a culmination of emotions that have been kind of bubbling at the start of this moon cycle, right? So these could be intentions that weren't that were being set at the beginning of this moon cycle, and now coming into fruition at this culminating, at this full moon cycle. Because there's so much Cancer energy that's coming through here. This could also indicate that maybe something is coming through during the Cancer season, but I'm more getting the Cancer, this Cancer full moon is significant. Especially because when I set this intention of, confirmation, doing this reading, it was for the intention of this full moon cycle as well. So yes, let's see if there's anything else that wants to come out in the tarot. Yeah, they are ready. They're ready to take action. It's scary, but it is, it's like it's time. We've got the 10 of Cups. So this is what they see, right? This is the future. This is what they see with you, 1717. This is going to bring about this action that they're taking, right? With the Mars here in Pisces, this action that they're taking is they're leaning into their intuition. They're going with their gut instinct. They're going with their the way that they feel, right? So they're aligning with that divine feminine. We all need to have the divine feminine and divine masculine within us in order to step forward and bring these energies together, bring these relationships together in order to stabilize the foundation of these twin flame energies. So the divine masculine is definitely leaning into their divine feminine energy, which is beautiful. What do we have? What else do we have here for the Egyptian Oracle deck, please? What else can you tell us with the divine masculines here? Okay. So we have the number 24, Tauret or Genesis. So number 6 could be significant. Genesis, it's like the beginning, something new, the creation of something. Tauret, I'm not familiar with Tauret, so let's take a look here. Number 24. Okay. So she is the great protectress of pregnant women and children who is vigilant even in her sleep. Goddess depicted with the features of a pregnant hippo with human breasts standing on 2 legs and with a crocodile's tail on her back. She is considered the mother of the sun and collaborates in his daily rebirth, as well as helping the deceased to be reborn to a new life. She symbolizes everything that leads to the generation of things in their appearance. You could start some new projects or have news on the way. Yeah. I'm going to keep going, but actually, no, let me stop here because I don't want to lose this. So, yeah, so this is like the energy of, the three of Pentacles comes back to me in this. It's like there's something that the Divine Masculine wants to create with the Divine Feminine, and they want to communicate this. There is like the need to communicate this information. So some of you might have already started having these conversations. Yeah, and my candle's popping again. Some of you, wow, okay, could have. Do you guys hear that? It's so interesting. That doesn't happen. So, yeah, and I chose a green candle, not for any particular reason, but I'm being brought to the green in the candle, and also my what is this? Incense, thank you. My incense is also green. So there's like this opening of the heart chakra is coming through here, okay? Yeah, in the birthing process is giving me like the Empress, you know, this Empress energy as well. So you are the Empress here, okay? And this is in your being, the Divine Masculine sees this within you as well. Okay, so you could start some new projects or have news on the way. The birth of something new, the arrival of a new life, or the beginning of a relationship in your life, both in the beginning phase and in the sense of a bond that is welded, such as a marriage. Interesting, 2222 on the timer. So yeah, there is the energies here are very sacred. That's the word that came up. I mean, that just kind of came up, and that's the feeling that I'm getting. Like, this is like sacred energy. This is sacred work, even sacred beginnings. This isn't just when these come together, it's like there's a lightness to it, but also like a heaviness to it in that, and again, my candle is popping for that. So confirmation there. It's like it's something that it almost is not taken lightly, right? There's like the seriousness to it as well. Okay, let's see if there's anything else that wants to come through. What else, Spirit? Anything else from this Egyptian Oracle deck? It's beautiful energy, though. All right, one more time. Okay. And we'll close out the deck with the Alchemy deck here. What else to close out this message here for the Divine Masculine Collective? Okay. All right, we have Spiritus Rector, Benevolent Guide. The number 57, the number 12, or again, the number 3. So 3s are significant. Yeah, and that's a pop on the candle, so confirmation there. Let's look up the Benevolent Guide. B energy could be significant. Again, that working, coming together, working together, building something. It's like the Divine Masculine is I'm getting like that the queen bee, right? It's like all these workers are like are helping the queen, right? That's kind of what I'm getting in my mind's eye. 57. Okay. Inner voice, guide, and ally. Oh, how easy it is to doubt the presence of the Spiritus Rector. The alchemist, falling into a moment of forgetfulness, feels alone in the laboratory and begins to doubt their work. Disarray and discontent follow. Who do I listen to? Where do I turn for guidance? All the while, the benevolent guide hovers close, wanting to be acknowledged, waiting to be heard amidst the noise of the world. It whispers words of kindness and encouragement into the ears of the alchemist. When this card appears, it asks us to recall the guidance we have received at important junctures in our life. That benevolent presence is constant, not conditional. Now is not the time for struggle or fear. Soften into the gentle humming of the wise bee. You cannot make a wrong choice when the Spirit Rector is near. This is so beautiful because what I'm getting as I'm reading that is like the divine masculine, right, is listening to their inner voice. It's like the message is very clear here, right? They are starting to listen to that intuitive, that intuition that tells them, you know, like this is the right thing to do, no matter what is going on in the outside world, right? What I feel inside is trumping that. The inner feelings, the inner guidance, it goes beyond the rational, right? And that's why this energy of like starting to come out of the head, starting to come out of the air element and into the earth element, into the water element, into the fire element, even like taking action, grounding the energies and listening to that inner guidance. This is important. This is what is happening in the divine masculine collective. This is part of the communication that's going to be coming to the divine feminine, right? Is that there's a guidance here that they're starting to hear, that they're starting to listen to, that they're paying attention to. It's going within, and then going within goes without, right? So as within, so without, as above, so below. And that is like the energy that's in the atmosphere right now for the divine masculine collective. So beautiful energies here. Let me see if there's anything else. Yeah, it says building connection with the Spiritus Rector requires us to engage with the unseen world, the realms barely visible and rarely discussed. Close your eyes and begin. Yeah. So this is beautiful energy. There is a new beginning that's coming. Whether that is a new beginning in friendship, a new beginning in love. But it's sacred. There's a sacredness to this, to the energy, right now, which is a beautiful thing. So that's it. I'm going to close out the message there. Thank you for your energies, bringing that through. Thank you to Divine Masculine Collective for allowing me to tap into that. And yeah, we'll leave it there. If you feel resonant with this message, then please don't hesitate to hit the like button. If you feel resonant with my energy, please subscribe to my channel. I'd love to build up this community. Yeah, if you have anything, comment down below. If you have come into this conversation with your divine masculine, if you know that this is coming your way, if you are a divine masculine, you have anything to say, definitely comment below. I know that I have a lot of male presence on this channel as well. So yeah, thank you so much for your time, for your energy, and until next time.